welcome to day 4 of the 2019 World Indoor Lacrosse Championship on LSN, 11 Sports USA, and TFC TV. I'm Cody Jansen. I'll call this morning between Netherlands and Switzerland. These two teams both looking to climb up the rankings in Group Yellow. The Dutch are 1-1 so far in the tournament, good for third place, while Switzerland 0-2. Their losses coming against Serbia and Hong Kong yesterday. For the Dutch, well, they started off with a big upset over Ireland, 11-8, but fell to Serbia. 1-1 on the tournament. Taking a look at the leading scores for these two teams. For the Dutch, it's been all Ross Parsons. 3 goals, 6 assists for him, good for 9 points. Helping him out, Richard Hans got 7 goals, and Joshua Tagori, the Ontario product, 4 goals, 4 assists for him. For the Swiss, up front, Lukas Harry has been providing all the offense, 7 goals, 7 assists. Good for 14 points, with a little bit of help from Hans Flumen. 4 goals for him, and Juan Pablo Schmid, the power play man, 2 goals and 4 assists. Your goaltenders for the contest for Netherlands, it's going to be Andrew Gallant coming into this game with an .833 save percentage, and for the Swiss, it's Alexander Meyer. His save percentage is not so good, .716. A little bit of an off one against Hong Kong, but he was great in their opener against Serbia. Only allowed 7 goals against that dangerous Serbian offense. Your face-off men are going to be Graham Bergsma and Jan Kraus. Refs ready to get things underway, and day 4 in the LEC Fieldhouse is off to a start. Swiss control the opening draw, and it's going to be Flumen and Schmid. The late one's off the bench. Troutman's on that left side as well. Patterson swings it over. Flumen won't shoot. Has a man up top as Harry diving towards the crease. Won't get it on goal. Dutch will control, and now their offense gets a chance to go to work. Tagori's on the right-hand side. Parsons controls their leading goal scorer in this one. Tagori, backdoor pass knocked down. Oceanreither with a good stick. A 10 to shoot. Tagori still controls. Parsons towards the middle, low bouncer. Myers got his first save of the game. Rebound picked up in the D zone by Dominic Schmid. Schmid sends Bachman on the left-hand side. He'll come out both doors. Little O, little D for him. Flumen down the middle. Right-hand side, long shot goes wide by Reber. Dish it up top, Reber again. Another shot goes wide. That's 2 in a row for him. They got 6 on the shot clock to get something done. Left side, Flumen to let it go, and Gallant has his first stop of the morning. In transition, it's Rutger van Bennekom. Drops it off on the floor. Richard Hahn out there. 7 goals for him through 2 games. Tagori turns on the Jets. He's got some room on that right-hand side. Won't go in front of the net. Tries a pass for Hahn. Unable to control, and Myers got the stick out. Sandro Bieler, the defender, into Dutch territory. We've played 2 minutes. No goals yet so far. Troutman, the righty, to the middle to shoot. And Gallant with the right arm comes up with a big save to keep it scoreless. Quick change by the Swiss. Look at their defense out there, but it's not quick enough, and it's a shot and a goal. Late call there, but it's going to be Aaron Vanderhorst who goes top shelf, and the Dutch lead 1-0. A 3-on-2. Switzerland looked to be out there in time, but ball pushes the pace. They swing it over to that left-hand side, and you couldn't walk it up to the net any better. Aaron Vanderhorst, the Nanaimo product, goes bar down on Meyer, and Netherlands has an early lead. So Daniel Ball and Ross Parsons pick up the assist, and Vanderhorst opens the scoring on day 4. Flug from the left-hand side. He looks to go low stick on Gallant. It's off his back and behind him. Got to be careful there. dangerous how fast it comes off the back wall. Flug's got a heavy shot, and you'll see this Swiss offense. Flug and Flumen play so well off each other, switching it across the sides of the floor. Now, Netherlands looking to double up that lead. It'll be Reese Parsons from the left-hand side. Walking it to the middle, a pass opportunity down low. Klingbeck unable to control the pass, and here go the Swiss. Oceanreich one-on-one with Taguri. You're not going to win that foot race. He's got to back it up. Taguri's got to be careful, though, and now he's going to take a penalty. Got his stick up high. Dumped Oceanreich's bucket off of his head, and it's 6-on-5 for Swiss, and if they don't score, they'll go to the power play. Harry up the middle, you'll set it over to Flumen on that right-hand side of the corners here. Now it'll be Troutman to shoot. Gallant with the save, and he's not going to give up a rebound. So the ref's going to blow this one down, and a high sticking call coming against Joshua Taguri, and the Swiss power play goes to work. Firing at 33% through 2 games. The Dutch penalty kill, very good, 77%. That's got to be up there in the tournament. And it's going to be a 5-minute major against Taguri. He did get his stick up high. It's a dangerous play. Launch the helmet off Stefan Oceanreich, the Basel, Switzerland product. So the power play goes to work, and who else but Juan Pablo Schmid up top. He's got Harry on his right and Flug on his left. Cutting towards the middle, had a lane, doesn't shoot. Give and go, Pablo Schmid up the middle. Had it knocked out of his stick, 12 to shoot. They still got plenty of time to set up a play. Flug again finds Harry diving towards the goal. Gallant with an easy save, but the rebound pops right out, and the Swiss power play continues. Schmid now, low bouncer, rebounds out in front. Troutman's got it, and it's in. Gallant got a piece of it, might have bounced off of his back, and the Swiss have tied it at 1. Matthew Troutman out in front. It was just a loose ball scramble, as you can see on the replay here. First shot got blocked. Flug kind of poked at the rebound. Troutman got it, and it finds its way behind Gallant. We're knotted at 1 after that Swiss power play marker. Another face-off win for Switzerland, and Kraus helps his team out. Harry with the ball, Flug's up top, he'll switch with Schmid. The ball carrier over to Flug, cutting towards the middle. He likes to shoot that generally, but he moves it over to Harry this time. Harry stopped by Gallant. It is free down there, and Gallant can't reach it. Fresh 30 for the Swiss to work with. An early major power play for them. They still got 3:35 left. Harry won't shoot. That pass out in front gets picked off. And now the Dutch penalty kill gets a test in transition. It's Parsons. Had a chance for a break. Just that pass a little bit behind him. Zweifel from the left-hand side into Dutch territory. Harry's on the floor. It's going to be a long shift. Not much of a break for this Swiss power play squad. 9:17 remains in the opening quarter. Schmid up top. Flug's on the left. Now Flug will be the one to shoot. Gallant got a left pad on it. Right pad, pardon me. Rebound, he pops it up there to Parsons. 3 goals and 6 assists for Ross Parsons, the Coquitlam product so far in this one. He'll carry it up top. Still have 12 on the shot clock. Can't imagine they're going for too much offense here. Maybe an opportunity for Bergsma if he wants to shoot this from range, and he will. But it's Meyer stepping to his left, able to hang on, won't give up a rebound. Zweifel again, the captain, drops and changes the ball handler. Is Daniel Patterson up top for Schmid. Troutman on the floor on his left. Low shot, another save by Gallant. Fresh 30, now 2 left. The Dutch defender breaks a stick, an opportunity for Flumen. And boy, Andrew Gallant has been sharp as Flumen beats him over the shoulder. Couldn't do it by himself, and after the Dutch defender broke his stick, he was kind of hung out to dry. Flumen tucks it over the shoulder, and the Swiss are up 2-1. It's a big kick there. The rebound comes out, and Schmid finds Flumen a perfect first fake there. And he's able to put it top shelf with Gallant on his knees. 8:02 left in the first quarter. It's back to even strength as Swiss got 2 goals, but Tagore still has to sit in the box to serve his full 5. Hiddo Essler, the defender, will start the offense for Parsons. Looking for a lane, cuts to the middle, runs into traffic. That pass down low, misses everyone. Reese Parsons in there, harmed the vet as well on the right-hand side, but he gets manned off by Schinkelhook. And he sends it for Patterson. Waiting for the offense to get set after the Dutch open the scoring. 2 straight by Switzerland has them in the lead. Now out in front, Flug won't shoot. Harry on the right half wall towards the middle, takes a hit, makes a pass, and Flug will put it right in the logo of Gallant, and he's going to stretch pass, man all alone. Good change by the Swiss. No, it's not. They actually send a 6 out on the floor now, and they got caught for it. Penalty upcoming, 6-on-5 for Netherlands, 15 on the shot clock. Parsons, the ball handler up top off the bench. It's Reese Parsons out in front, and he's robbed by Meyer. Reese Parsons had plenty of room, and Meyer sticking out that right arm in the air. A desperation save to let the Swiss penalty kill go to work. Watch this replay. Wow. Meyer, who had an off game for his standards yesterday against Hong Kong, but we saw what he could do in the opener against Serbia. Fantastic there. But the Dutch power play gets to go to work. Has not been successful in this tournament, to say the least. Only firing at 22%. The Swiss penalty kill coming into this game was at 60%. It'll be Bergsma up top for Parsons. Maurice and Ross will give and go up top. Holland's on the bottom right. Back low. Haas had some room, and he couldn't tuck it home. Now a wide open net, and Ingmar Kleinbenek ties this thing up at 2. Meyer got caught chasing behind the goal, out of position, and Kleinbenek all alone buries on the power play, and it's 2-2. Hahn had the first opportunity, rebound went behind, Meyer couldn't get to it. Nothing but net for Ingmar Kleinbenek, and the Rotterdam product has the Dutch's second goal of the game. Now Bergsma thought about going in transition, pulls it up. Van Bennekom gonna stay out there on offense, the assistant captain. Cutting in front of that, trying to cause some havoc. Hahn going towards the goal, outmans everyone, and he scores! What a goal! Richard Hahn in front of the net, throws down Zweifel, walks around Meyer and buries, and the Dutch turn around a 2-1 deficit to a 3-2 lead in less than a minute. What a power move right there. You're not going to see much better. Like a fullback in football, straight to the goal. Goes to his forehand on that left side. He's got Meyer out of the net, and he tucks it home. It's 3-2 Netherlands. Glover up for Bachman on the left-hand side. So Graham Bergsma and Jan Rutger van Bennekom pick up assists as Juan Pablo Schmid gets tripped up top, and that's going to be a call as the ref's got his arm in the air. And Switzerland going back to the power play. They've already got 2 power play goals on here, both of them coming on the major penalty against Joshua Tagori. I'm not sure how they're going to keep stats on that one. Are they 2 for 1 on the power play? 2 for 2? Couldn't quite tell you. But hey, Switzerland's going back to the power play as Daniel Ball is in the box. Flumen's pass gets picked off. And now facing a triple team was Timon Woodcamp. And he works it up the floor. Penalty coming against Switzerland. Cross check is going to be the call. Looks like, is that Daniel Patterson heading off? I do believe so. Well, he started to make the trip. Now it's going to be Hans Flumen, the culprit. So he'll be in the penalty box for what he hopes is a full 2 minutes. It's 4-on-4 for the next minute 38. You can see the replay right here. Flumen got called for a cross check. Didn't quite see it in the replay. We'll trust the refs. DeVet's up top, Bergsma on the left. He'll control off the half wall, walks around Glover. He's got Patterson defending him. Spins up top, Parsons has some room and a good shoulder save by Meyer. Harm DeVet all over Zweifel. He doesn't have a man, he's got his teammate standing right beside him. Bachman all alone, one-on-one with Tagori. Tagori now strips him and knocks the stick out of his hand. Harry's in. Harry gets taken down, and another penalty getting called. The parade to the penalty box continues. It's Bachman over the left-hand side. Fluke shot goes wide. Harry's got the rebound. It's 5-on-4. They're going to get a shot off, though, and that'll expire. Now a late shot by Troutman. Well after the shot clock expired. We've seen that called plenty of times in the tournament. Not sure if they're going to send him off or not. So they're going to call the first one against the Dutch. Hidde Westla is going to the box for a hit from behind. They're not going to call the shot clock violation or unsportsmanlike call. But it'll be 4-on-3 for Switzerland now for the next 45 seconds until ball gets out of the box. Reber's on the right-hand side, Schmid on the left. Schmid controls 4-on-3 out here. 13 on the shot clock, backdoor pass for Troutman, evades him. Now Troutman gets knocked down, and they're going to call a loose ball push on Whitecamp. Schmid's up top. Pass over for Reber. Back to Troutman, trying to go top shelf. Gallant's got this save, and it's stuck in his glove. Harry will provide the pressure well on the power play. Not really going to work that well as Rutger van Bennekom controls in Swiss territory. Schinkelhoek will be the defender to watch him, but Van Bennekom just scoops it over. Out of the box, 4-on-4 for the next 12 seconds. There's 7 on the shot clock. Ball thought about cutting towards the net for a shot, decides to dump it in the corner and head off for a change. Bachman getting some power play time, and still a Swiss power play. 5-on-4 for the next 48 seconds. Swiss fans starting to make some noise here. Harry for Schmid. Back over to the right-hand side. Schmid's got it. Won't shoot. Harry to the middle, trying to go 5-hole. And Parsons has the save. Boy, he's been good in this first quarter. 3 penalties for the Dutch already. One of them was a 5-minute major, where Switzerland was able to capitalize twice. Nonetheless, Andrew Gallant, Coquitlam product, been good. Parsons off that left wall to the middle. Gets stepped into by Jonas Korvath. Now heading off to the bench, Olschenreither gets dumped. Swiss bench wanted a call, nothing coming. Patterson decides to take a U-turn. Raber into the corner. It'll be Harry. Pass gets knocked down. Now he takes a high stick there. Call coming. Schmid controls and he bounces this one out of play. Aaron Vanderhorst, the captain, got his stick up on Harry. And once again, Switzerland's going to the power play. High sticking is going to be the call. And it's a 5-minute major, another one. The second 5-minute major power play for the Swiss in this game. They've also got 2 minor power plays. 2 of their goals, both coming on the power play. Harry controls, it'll be on the back dish. He's got Fluman on that bottom right-hand side. Up top is Troutman. Pass down in the corner. Patterson controls. It's back for Fluman. He wanted the quick stick. Couldn't control. Now Van Benne comes all over him. And he's just going to try shovel it. But it goes right to Troutman with a late shot. Gallant in good positioning. Able to hang on. 70 seconds remains in period. Quarter number one, pardon me, Taguri, the ball handler, 20 on the shot clock. Off the bench is Bergsma. Taguri heading to the corner. Coaches tell him to eat some of that clock. Knowing Taguri, he wants to go for some offense. He's got an opportunity. Shot got stopped, he got the rebound back. So it's a fresh 30 for the Dutch. They can kill off even more time on this major penalty against Vanderhorst. Bergsma in the middle. Decides not to shoot. They still can eat another 15 seconds. Might as well. You don't need the offense this early. Now it in front, Glover dumps Kleinbank, and it's a penalty against the Swiss. Taguri controls towards the net, and he gets run over by Schinkelhook. Had an opportunity, and Meyer on the ground. And he just missed the net, so we'll play 4-on-4 to close out the first quarter with 16.8 seconds left. Glover's off for cross-checking. So we'll play 4-on-4 for a full 2 minutes. Gallant to the bench. It's 5-on-4. You'd have to assume the Dutch are going to wait. Probably until about the 7 or 8 second mark to generate some offense. Opening quarter here on day 4, 2019 World Indoor Lacrosse Championships. The Dutch leading 3-2. They control 6 to shoot. Kleinbank from the corner up to Taguri. Down low, he wanted Hahn, and now Hahn's got a fire. But he'll run out of time, and that's going to do it for the opening quarter here. After 15 minutes of play, Netherlands leading Switzerland by a score of 3-2. I'm Cody Jansen. Take a quick break. When we come back, it's quarter 2 on day 4. Coming to you live on the Lacrosse Sports Network, TFC TV, and 11 Sports USA. Welcome back inside the Langley Event Center Fieldhouse. It's day 4 of the 2019 World Indoor Lacrosse Championships. Cody Jansen with the call, coming to you live on TFC TV, the Lacrosse Sports Network, and 11 Sports USA. Off that face-off, Bergsma wins it. He's got a spin move with a man in transition over on the right-hand side, and it's behind Meyer. What a quick start. 9 seconds in, playing 4-on-4, and the Dutch have doubled their lead. Not sure you can drop a better face-off plan than that. Bergsma heads straight north right a ways. And on that right-hand side, Daniel Ball tucks it home. It's 4-2 for the Dutch. Four on four for the next minute 36 as Jesse Glover's in the box. Off the face-off, here goes Harry. Harry's got a break, diving towards the net, and Gallant robs him. And Gallant on top of Harry. Not sure if he's stuck there or not. Never want to see that as Harry runs into Gallant, and he's down on the ground. Harry looks to be okay. Gallant stretching it out. You always got to be careful with those crease dives. Usually you'll see a goalie interference call if they do collide with a netminder. Trainer out on the floor right now, tending to Gallant's leg. Taking a look over at the other rink inside the Bowl Arena going on this morning. It's Germany taking on the Czech Republic. And after the first quarter, Germany's up 2-1 on the Czech Republic. Taking a look there on the screen at backup goaltender for the Dutch, Kevin De Bruyne. Gallant seems to be up on his feet there. He'll grab his mitts and he's good, hopefully. Scary situation. You never want to see someone go down. But the Coquitlam Madnack netminder of the WLA is up on his feet and good to go. Here's Bergsma. Biggest impact already in this early second quarter. Big face-off win and assist has the Dutch up 4-2. Bergsma controls. We're playing 4-on-4, 14:30 left in the first half. Ross Parsons, the ball handler. Left side, swings it over for Taguri. To the middle, and he scores! Joshua Taguri goes low on Meyer, and the Dutch have a 5-2 lead. You knew he wouldn't be quiet for long. Joshua Taguri walks to the middle, and he's got his fifth of the tournament, 4-on-4. Netherlands leads by 3. World-class shot right there. Putting that one low, walking off the right-hand side. Taguri with a laser beam. Beats Meyer, and Netherlands has 2 goals to open up this second quarter in the first minute. Bergsma to the middle, avoids a hit. Got that shot off, but Meyer moving left to right. Stops him. Zweifel. Fluke thought about going in transition for a breakaway. Fluman on the right-hand side. Van Bedekum to defend. Fluman swings it up top for Harry. Flug's on the left, 6 to shoot. Spins off traffic. Looking to go short side on Gallant, but he stopped. Now Troutman lays a hit. Despite the Dutch defender not having the ball, and the loose ball is grabbed up the floor. Epabo drops, and the Dutch will force a turnover, but Jesse Glover's out of the box in about 3 seconds. So they're still going to be shorthanded for the next minute and 30. Having to be aware is Klingbenek decides to run it deep, and with 3 seconds left, he's just going to dish this one off. Another Swiss power play here in 14 minutes in power play time in that first quarter. Well, I guess a couple leaked into the second here. Both of their goals coming on the power play, one coming from Troutman, the other from Fluman. Left side, Patterson, Troutman, give and go. Schmid's up top. Harry and Fluman are on the right. That shot goes out of play. Turning on the Jets is Hannah Wessler. Loose ball scooped up. Lars de Graaf is there. He'll find Graham Bergsma up top, the face-off man. Controls on the left. 10 on the shot clock. Bergsma now off that half wall. Backdoor pass aimed for Tagori. Won't quite get to him. Bergsman's got to drop and go for a change. The Swiss power play. They came into this game firing at 33%. Both of these teams' power plays, well, they've been cold to start the tournament. Why they're climbing up the ladder in Group Yellow. Harry takes a high stick, still makes the pass over to Fluman, but the shot goes wide. Now over the corners, Flug over to Harry, plenty of space, and Gallant with the left chicken wing makes a save. Stretch pass, he was trying to target Vanderhorst. Vanderhorst opened the scoring, so it's 2 D guys out there as Van Bennekom got to come out the O gate. Hans in the corner. A dozen to shoot. Parsons for Klingbenek. Shot got blocked and in transition. The Dutch got to get a change off as Van Bennekom and Klingbenek slow to head off. Zweifel. Flumen for Flug. Up the middle right away. He's targeted by Parsons, and Parsons is going to force a turnover. Gallant controls, and Parsons is going to go up the floor. Gallant looking to hit him, little bit ahead. He would have had a wide open breakaway, and now Meyer gets stepped into by Parsons. Big opportunity. Andrew Gallant went for it. And the Adnak, a little bit too much muscle. Reber for Harry gets his pass back towards the goal, tries 5-hole. Gallant says no as he shuts the wickets. Hit a Wessler. Dishes it to Bergsma. Off the half wall. Couple of fakes, doesn't really have any target. Now it's out in front. And it's booted out of play by Meyer. Muskins on the right-hand side. Up top is DeVet. Large Dutch presence out there on offense for this shift. Bergsma will control though. 15 on the shot clock. Doesn't like what he sees. Now he's going to try and go 5-hole. Meyer's got it somewhere in there. And Glover comes in to scoop and send. Target was Zweifel, but he botched the pass. And in transition, picked off Mosleveld. Ball down into the corner. Off the bench is Parsons. Swiss have 6 on the floor. A penalty's coming. So they're just going to keep playing with 6. This is an interesting tactic out here. Now with Gallant on the bench, it's 6 on 6. Pretty sure you could call multiple too many men on the floor here. Not sure exactly what the rule is. Bachman. It's a very interesting strategy. When you're getting a too many men on the floor call, they just kept their 6th guy out there to play defense. Well, if that works as only 1 call for too many men on the floor, I don't see why teams don't do it all the time. Interesting. Interesting decision by the refs, but hey, that's their call, not mine. Netherlands to the power play with 9:06 left in the second quarter. Parsons is up top. Taguri's on his right. Hahn in the corner. Parsons for Ingmar Klingbenek. Taguri to Hahn. Hahn won't shoot now. He walks to the middle. Meyer drops into that butterfly hockey style for the save. Hahn one hand scoops it back, and the power play continues. 25 on the shot clock. Plenty of time for the Dutch to expand this lead to 4. Bergsman to Taguri. Hahn now out in front has Parsons. Looking to pick the top shelf. And Taguri trying to keep it on the Swiss side, and he will. He's got 5 to get a shot off. Plenty of time. Taguri to the middle. Couple of seconds to shoot, and he will, and it's off the post. So it's a reset as Hahn gets dumped in the corner. But Hahn able to go behind the back, thrown to the ground. Another turnover gets forced. The Dutch with 6 on the floor, but a dangerous hit into the boards. As Schmid dumped Taguri into the bench. The Dutch get away with one as they had 6 guys on the floor. Not exactly that the Swiss coaches should be complaining. I mean, they played for a good 30 seconds with 6 guys on the floor and only got 1 penalty for it. But it's going to be Jesse Glover going to the box. So it'll be 5-on-3 for the Dutch for the next 43 seconds. They're 1 for 1 in the power play this game. That lone goal coming from Ingmar Kleinbenek. Taguri for Bergsma. Right hand side, low bouncer. Meyer dives on top of it. Bachman on the right hand side. Gonna try and eat most of the shot clock, you'd have to assume. Out to help him is Hardy and Schmid. Bachman's in the corner. Not sure why the Dutch aren't trying to double team here. They do have 5-on-3, but that first penalty is going to expire. Low shot on Gallant, easy save for him. So after that first one expires, Netherlands going to 1 for 2 so far, but they are still in power play. Glover's in the box for the next 60 seconds. Taguri to the corner. Reese Parsons there. Ross Parsons up top. Bergsman in the middle, over to Taguri, and he blasts it off the pipe. Fresh shot clock for the Dutch to work with. Bergsman has a lane, but he's far out. Gotta work that power play in a little bit more. Parsons will shoot, easy save for Meyer. Not a lot of movement on this Netherlands power play. Pretty easy to defend if you're the Swiss. Back into his own zone, Erwin Toman. And a 10-second violation gets called. Still in the power play for the next 10 seconds. Bergsman's got to be aware of that. But Netherlands doesn't even have 5 guys out on the floor. Now the late man off the bench is going to be Harm de Vet. Out of the corner. Parsons, left side. Kleinbenek's awkward angle shot. Meyer's got it. And the Swiss escaped that 5-on-3. Usually a big momentum boost if you get out of that without a little dent. Down by 3 with 5:30 to play in the second quarter. Flumen up top. Harry to shoot, and he puts it right in the lion crest of Gallant. Hit a Wessler for Taguri up top. Everyone's in front of him. Only 2 goals in this quarter, and they both came in the opening 40 seconds. Now out in front, a bounce shot by Muskins goes high and wide. And Muskins is just going to have to drop that at the center line. Bachman for Raber. Harry's on the right side, but he's stripped of the ball. Hit a Wessler, almost forced a turnover. Would have had a breakaway if he could have controlled it. Harry has it again. Cutting towards the net, has some space. Tries to go shelf, and Harry collides with Gallant once again. That's twice now that Harry's decided to drive the goal on Gallant pretty hard. Can imagine if there's a third time, there could be some trouble out there. Parsons off the wall, it drops for Kleinvenich. Walk into the middle, has a lane low bouncer on goal. Meyer, big save as he drops to his right leg. Now the Swiss cutting it close again for the 10-second violation, and they're not going to get there in time. It was Schinkelhook. And a penalty coming up against Hahn. And it's going to be a 5-minute cross-check call. The third major penalty of the game for the Dutch in this first half. Haven't even played 30 minutes of lacrosse yet. And the Dutch, maybe they like the seat in the penalty box. Who knows? Big save by Gallant. Penalty kill continues. Pass back for Fluman, gets knocked out. Now it's scooped and on the run's ball. He opened up the quarter scoring. Ball in transition, decides to wait this one out. Penalty was against Richard Hahn for cross-checking. So the Cambridge product in the box for the next 4 minutes and 25 seconds. Taguri from the corner, short-handed. Wanted to go low on Meyer. Harry for Schmid. 15 on the shot clock. A little bit of a slow change, so they don't exactly have as much time as they probably want to move the ball around. Over to Troutman. He'll shoot, and he puts it off his teammate Flug. Schmid from the corner. 3 to shoot. Pass back door for Fluman, and they're going to run out of time on the shot clock. Bergsma walking into Swiss territory. High dump down into the corner. Harm to Vet, the ball carrier. Thought about coming to the net. Now he's going to spin it out. A traffic pass. Across the floor, got knocked out. Walkman's on the right. Minute 40 of this Swiss power play gone. Haven't been able to do much on it. Up top, Harry. Coming into this one, he had 7 goals and 7 assists. Held off the score sheet so far. Pass down low for Fluman. Now they got 5 to shoot. Harry, pass over to Flug, and Flug bobbles it. 2 straight shot clock violations against the Swiss. And their power play just unable to connect. Taguri comes back. He's got Rutger van Bennekom with him. Taguri had a good chance earlier. Well, short-handed, walked to the middle, tried to go low, and now a cross-check in the back of the head. Looks like Reese Parsons is down. Ross Parsons now. And a hard pick set penalty coming up against Netherlands on a late hit by Glover on Parsons. So those two will have a few words for each other. It was Kleinvenich or Parsons who got the first one in the back of the head. And you got to assume that's a major. You can see it on the top left side of your screen. I believe Glover's going off also. Erwin Tillman. They're going to give him 2 for the first cross-check. Glover's going off for 2 as well. Thought there might have been a call on that pick by Parsons, I believe that was. The Dutch coaches aren't too happy. They think that should have been a 5 against Erwin Tillman. I can't say I disagree. There's been 3 major penalties called against the Dutch already in this game. A cross-check in the back of the head, right in front of the official. Seems pretty sufficient for a major in my books, but I'm not reffing. We'll see what the Dutch coaches can whip up. Neil Palace on the bench. He's been a great help to that squad. You see them get better. You know what? Hey, maybe some of the games don't go their way, like this Serbia one. Ireland, that's a big one. That's momentum right there, though. Gallant was great. Ireland, yeah, they took a few penalties that they probably want back. Maybe a couple of mental errors. Nonetheless, it was a massive start to Netherlands tournament. They got a chance to go 2-1. Hey, they're sitting third in the yellow group. Not a bad spot to be in when you're ranked 17th in the world. Coming in here. 4-on-3 power play. Tagori out there with ball. Bergsma and Parsons in the corner. Pass over to Tagori, back door for Bergsma. He fakes and scores! Graham Bergsma tucks it home, and it's 6-2 Netherlands. The power play works to perfection. You'll bet your house Neil Palace drew that one up, and the Dutch capitalize it 6-2. You want to talk about 3 stars of the game? Well, Graham Bergsma has been exceptional for the Dutch. Easily the best player on the floor this morning, and he extends that lead to 4 on the power play. Henry's pass down low. He's got Schmid out in front, and he one-hands it over the net. Grade A opportunity. Schmid dishes it off. Fluman's on the right-hand side. He'll pass over to Patterson. 37 seconds left in the opening half. Schmid to the middle, 5 of the shot clock. Pass back for Fluman. And Gallant's got the loose ball. Dutch want to use their timeout as Van Bennekom can carry it, and they will get it called. Rutger Van Bennekom dishes it off to the ref, and they'll head off to the players' bench to drop another play. Hey, it worked great for Coach Palace earlier. We'll see what they can do now, up 6-2 with less than a minute to play. 24 seconds, I believe it is, in this second quarter. Still 4-on-4 for the next minute 7. So we will likely, barring any other penalties, start the second half, third quarter. At 4-on-4, Gallant will be on the bench. No, he won't. They faked me out. He took a step on the bench, and now he's going to walk the other way. Palace, you can see, draw up a play to Gory, Bergsma, Parsons. Those 3 have been electric for the Dutch in this tournament. And now Gallant, who started off walking back to his net, will turn around. And the 5th man is Kleinvenink. So Ingmar's got to bring it back, and he'll go for a pick. Bergsma's up top. Who will take this last shot? 15 seconds remain in the quarter. 6-2 Netherlands lead, looking to extend that lead before recess. Parsons off the left-hand side, shoots and scores! It's a laser beam from up top, and Ross Parsons has the Dutch up by 5. An absolute cannon beats Meyer. Watch this replay. Bergsma down to Parsons. He knows he wants the shot. He's got room on that glove side high, and he just blows it through Meyer. Netherlands lead 7-2. 4.8 seconds remain in the second quarter. Maybe a late chance here for Kraus. He does get the shot off. Gallant makes the save. And after 30 minutes of play, 2 quarters down, Netherlands leading Switzerland by a score of 7-2. Take a break for halftime when we come back. An exciting finish to this one. The Swiss have had their chances. Andrew Gallant has been up to the task, and 7-2 Netherlands leading. I'm Cody Jans with the call, coming to you live on Lacrosse Sports Network, TFC TV, and 11 Sports USA. Welcome back to the LAC Fieldhouse. Cody Janza with you on Lacrosse Sports Network, TFC TV, and 11 Sports USA. Netherlands up 7-2 on the Swiss after the first half here on day 4 of the 2019 World Indoor Lacrosse Championship. Taking a look at that last period, well, Graham Bergsman, the star for sure. A goal and 4 assists for him. Not to overshadow Ross Parsons. He had a goal and 3 assists. But the Dutch were buzzing. Their penalty kill has been great. They've had plenty of practice. And we're going to start this third quarter. 4-on-4. First 43 seconds. Face-off violation called. So it's going to be the Dutch who work from the right corner. Joshua Tagori, goal and assist for him in the first half. Tagori's fine with eating some of that clock. He's got Reese Parsons out there with him. Tagori out in front. Parsons all alone, and he's robbed by Meyer. Alexander Meyer has his first save of the quarter. And in front of the net, it was Jonas Korbat who got run over, so a penalty coming against the Dutch. Patterson drops for Schmid. 14 on the shot clock. Hitter's up top. Man out in front, Troutman, and he scores. Cancel the delayed one. Switzerland's on the board early in the third quarter. Actually, they might not cancel that delayed one. They already had a guy in the box. But it was Troutman. As you can see on that replay, they're just cutting to the middle. It goes across his body for a short side shot. And he makes it 7-3. Zweifel and Vanderhorst having a word with the ref right now. So the Swiss are going to stay on the power play for the next 20 seconds. Swiss coaches want a word with the refs. They're confused. But hey, nonetheless, we're going to play on. Man advantage for Switzerland. Now the refs are going to talk it over at the box. I guess we're not going to get underway here. Both teams with 2 power play goals in this contest. Both of the Swiss came in the first quarter. They were leading 2-1 at one point. Little extra rest after the half, I guess. Taking a look over at the Bowl Arena. At recess there between Germany and Czech Republic, it was 3-3. Now we're ready to go. Kraus and Bo on the draw. Troutman got the goal. Harry with his second assist of the game, 9th of the tournament for him. Flug on the left-hand side, walks to the middle. Gets a shot off just wide of the net. And now in transition, it could be a break. Hahn all alone, and he drops the pass. But he gets it back. Harry overruns it. Hahn's got a partial break. Couple of fakes, and he bounces it wide. What a sequence of events right there. A breakaway pass for Hahn. He drops it. Has to cut back, but Harry overran it. Now it's Raver from a short side. He scores. Bounces it past Gallant. And the Swiss are flying high early. It's 7-4. Nikolai and Raver off that left side, able to bounce one past Andrew Gallant. And the Swiss have cut the lead down to 3. Bachman picks up the assist. Bergsma with the face-off whip. So Netherlands will work it over. Shot gets behind Meyer. As Parsons, heavy shooter. He already scored by putting one through Meyer earlier. And Zweifel leads the rush. Off the bench is Troutman, the goal scorer, to open up the third quarter. He'll hold on to the left-hand side. 11 on the shot clock. Troutman takes a hit against the boards, and he's able to roll off of it, cutting towards the middle. Over to the right-hand side. Troutman can't get his pass back, and the shot clock's just going to expire. Dumps it down just as the buzzer was going off, so it won't be a delaying of game call. The Dutch control on the right-hand side. Walk into the middle. Reese Parsons with it. Pulls it back. Can't tell if the shoes are purple or blue, but they stand out nonetheless. Bergsma cutting out in front. 5-hole scores! Bergsma's got 2, and the Dutch are up 8-4. What a goal, what an effort, cutting around his defender all by himself. Goes 5-hole on Meyer. And Netherlands brings that lead back to 4. Slow little start, gets the pick. Walks around Oceanreuther, goes 5-hole on Meyer. I don't think you can draw it up any better. 6 points of the game right there for Graham Bergsma. And Netherlands on the board in this second half. Bergsma's been on the last 6 goals for the Dutch. Reese Parsons picks up an assist, and here's Tagore towards the net, and he scores! Keeps the toes out of the crease, and Joshua Tagore's in on the scoring fun. It's 9-4. Tagore able to get the one-on-one he wants. He walks past Zweifel, has Meyer out of his cage. And boy, he's got nothing but net to shoot at. And the Swiss, they're looking like they want to get a goaltending change. But it won't be in time. Bergsma controls. Who else but Graham Bergsma to pick up an assist in on the last 7 Dutch goals? Yes, you heard that right, 7. Reese Parsons off the right-hand side, spins up top. He's got Ross. Ross to the middle, plenty of room. He shoots and scores! Reese to Ross to the back of the net, and the Dutch lead by 6. What a passing play. And that's going to be the end of Meyer's third quarter. For now, as he heads to the bench, Kevin Stauffer between the pipes. Ross Parsons out in front, rips it 5-hole. And the Dutch up 10-4. So Reese Parsons and Tagore will pick up the assist on Ross Parsons' goal. And after the Swiss came out flying to start this third quarter, it has been all Dutch for the past couple of minutes. Clean Benning up top. He'll wait it out and let the offense get set. Ross Parsons is the last man off the bench. DeVitt, right side, gets a pick from Tagore, frees up some room. Ross Parsons controls, decides to cut it down. Backdoor pass for Tagore. He's out in front, plenty of time. Heads off the crossbar. Joshua Tagore finds the woodwork. And the Dutch will get a fresh 30. Tagori for Cleveland. Swings it over and gets his pass right back. Right side, plenty of time up top. Ross Parsons won't shoot. Works it down low, pass back for Tagori. Up the middle, walks around Glover, pass for Cleveland, gets deflected by Patterson. Now Parsons and Patterson having a few words for each other. Tagori will shoot, it's one to Stauffer. They got 3 to get something out of the way. And Harm DeVet, instead of dumping it, just runs off for a straight change. So Stauffer still not tested yet. After coming in here cold in the third quarter. Dish down low was intended for Harry. And Harry's got a little bit of space now out in front, gets tripped up, tries to go low to the stick side. Gallant gets his pad in the way. Now it's a foot race. Raber, the last man back. Lars de Graaf, the ball holder, dishes this one, and it's going to go into the Swiss bench. Bachman spinning up top, dishes it for Harry. 18 to shoot. Troutman's up top, Flug trails him. A little behind the back dish. Bachman wide open. And Gallant out of his net. Takes away the angle. Again off that left-hand side, Flug's a little dish. It's stopped and that one goes wide as well. Behind the net, tiptoeing out in front was Flumen. Yet again, Ansher Gallant, he was a difference maker in that second quarter. The Dutch have had to kill 3 major penalties and a pair of minors in this contest already, not even halfway through the third quarter. Off the Wallaby, Bergsman to get his pass back, stopped by Stauffer. Welcome to the game, Kevin Stauffer. Zweifel, penalty upcoming against the Dutch. Patterson, he'll find Troutman right side, 6 on 5, 10 to shoot. Harry walking to the middle. Couldn't find a lane, dishes it for Schmid. Shot goes off the post. It's gonna bounce back as Schmid gets pushed over. Loose ball push gets called, and now Rutger van Bennekum's having words. Illegal substitution, too many men on the floor is gonna be the call, and now a late hit on Rutger van Bennekum. That's gonna get called. The Swiss coaches aren't too happy about it. Zweifel's gonna go out and talk. It was Patterson with the cross check. The Swiss bench very animated with how that played out. I missed it. I was looking the other way. I know it's the worst thing you can do. Was looking down at the other end. Refs were talking about the first one. And so Daniel Patterson and Robert van Mosleveld are going to be in the box. The 224s enjoying the sin bin seats. So it's evened up. Hit from behind and too many men on the floor are going to be the calls on this one. So it'll be 5 on 5 as the coincidentals match each other out. Bergsman's up top. He'll be the ball carrier. Tagoria and Hahn on his right. Kleinvanek and Parsons on his left. Tagori around Zweifel. Parsons swings it over to Bergsma. Backdoor pass for Tagori. He wants to walk out in front. Has to go short side high. And it goes wide. Now Zweifel gets dumped by Hahn. Pass over to Tagori, looking to go short side again, but Stauffer hugs the post. Out in front, backdoor pass, Klingbeck, 5-hole. Saved by Stauffer, and welcome to the game. A couple of massive saves now, and Stauffer's going for the large pass. Too many men on the floor once again, going to be called against the Dutch. Leaving the bench early, the refs are watching it. And Switzerland's going to the power play with 7:12 remaining in the third quarter. Palace wants a word with the ref. They're not going to give him the time of day. The Dutch coaches looking to talk about it. There was a lot of contact in front of the benches when they were going off for changes. Got to be aware of your surroundings no matter what. And it'll be Eppo serving the penalty. Now the Swiss coaches want a word. Not making it easy on the refs in this one. Keep having to go talk to the coaches. Then you got the fourth official in the penalty box. Maybe they're just popular guys out there. Juan Pablo Schmid to start the power play. 10-4, Netherlands leading Switzerland. Ready for Schmid, left side. It'll be Flug to the middle. Doesn't make its way to the goal. Now Troutman to shoot, and he'll bounce it out of play. Heads into the Dutch bench. They've had a couple of chances short-handed, usually off the stick of Tagori. But no Tagori on this penalty kill. Parsons has DeVet, Muskins, and Reese Parsons with him. So it's Ross, the ball handler off the side. 10 on the shot clock, spins down low, takes a whack. And he loses the ball, but now he's going to bat it down low. Still hacking around, gets pushed into the board. Schinkelhook. Got to be careful there. You don't want a loose ball push called on. You would give the Dutch a fresh 30 to kill. Harry controls, power play unit assembles. Schmid on the left. Flugel join up. Reber and Flumen on the right-hand side. The ball handlers Flug right now. Harry up top. Little switch. Flug's got two to shoot. Down low pass for Schmid. Couple of feet over his head. And Switzerland wastes a power play opportunity right there. Taguri out on the floor now. Bergsman is there. Hahn and Kleinvenink. I'd expect them to go for a little bit of offense, and here's Taguri out in front. Fadeaway shot just goes wide. Hahn's got it. 5 to get another shot off. Bergsman let that one fly. Stauffer takes it up high and drops the rebound for Tobin. Flumen for Flug up the middle. We're back to even strength. The Dutch penalty kill comes through clutch once again. Now it's Flug, short side, scores. Beats Galan over the shoulder, and it's 10-5. Right in tight. Able to find a hole. He puts it over his shoulder of the WLA netminder, Gallant. And the lead's back down to 5. Was 3 at one point here to start the third quarter. And then the Dutch went on a run. Reber and Bergsma the draw. Matthew Troutman will pick up the assist on the Flug marker. Now it's Fluman to shoot, and a big arm save by Gallant. Schmid controls up the middle, has Raber in the corner. He'll cycle it up top. Fluman from the corner, easy save for Gallant. Harry, the ball handler, has it stripped. And now the ball just gets gloved down there by Ball. You can't do that. So he'll give the Swiss a fresh 30. Patterson into the corner. Schmid has him out in front and he scores. The Dutch turn it over. A silly play by Daniel Ball, and the Swiss capitalize. Daniel Patterson makes it 10-6. Quick little give and go with Juan Pablo Schmid able to go glove side on Gallant, and it's 10-6. Bergsma with a big fake there. And Schinkelhook looking into the stands. Now Bergsma, he'll control. Off that left wall, high pass for Tagore. Gets picked off by Schmid off the boards. Now here goes Schinkelhook. Had some time and space, and Tagore was there to close the gap. Loose ball push call. Tagore controls. He was injured. Banged up. Let's go with that. In their game against Serbia. It was a massive fourth quarter by Serbia to win that game. Pass over for Ross Parsons up the middle. Bounces it. Stauffer. Moving to his right. He'll make the save, and he's been good since coming in cold here this quarter. Everyone overrunning the ball. Dominic Schmid, hailing from Zurich, grabs it, takes it over the left-hand side. Bachmann joins him out of both gates again this whole game. The minutes logged by Florian Bachmann. Crazy. Troutman, left side up top over the restriction line. He'll drop it down. Flug's got space, 8 on the shot clock. On his backhand, has a man back door. That's going to be Bachmann. Gallant's got to look behind him. It's underneath his pad. 2:35 remain now in the third quarter. Seven points for Graham Bergsma in this one. Pass connects. He's got Parsons for Tagore, fading away. Moving pick gets called. Patterson, the most recent goal scorer for the Swiss. Dishes it into the corner. Juan Pablo Schmid spins in and around. Traffic switches to his right hand, and he drops the ball. Now in transition, it is a chance for the Dutch. He's going to go for it by himself right there. And Brent Nowicki bounces it wide. Pardon me, that was Lino Krotwijk. Got caught looking at the wrong roster there, but he bounces it out of play, and a penalty upcoming. Swiss jump off the bench early, and it'll be a Dutch power play here with 1:52 left in the third quarter. Ross Parsons controls up top. Bergsma's on his left. Klingbeck there with him. And Bergsma to shoot, and he scores. There's the hat trick for Graham Bergsma, and point number 8 this morning. It's a power play marker with 1:41 left in the third quarter. Takes that pass from Klingbeck, and he rips it over the shoulder of Kevin Stauffer. And the Dutch lead 11-6 now. And scramble off that face-off grab by Zweifel. Tolman's on the right-hand side. He'll dish it off for Patterson. Flug off the bench, a little bit of speed, couldn't get past his defender. Now he's going to cycle up top. Spinning around, finds some room, and he scores all by himself. Frederick Flug finds the back of the net, and it's 11-7. His second of the quarter. And Flug with a massive goal to cut that lead right back down to 4. Wow, what a shot. Top shelf. Got Gallant going the other way. And the Swiss have 7. Tolman and Patterson pick up assists. On the Flug goal as Hahn breaks his stick. And the Swiss are going the other way. That pass targeted for Bachmann, but it was a little bit ahead of him. Shot clock off, Dutch control. Gallant slowly walking. Thought they might try pull Gallant here and get an opportunity late, but they are just going to keep him in net. They're happy. Taguri cutting out in front. Takes a couple of whacks and a hard crunch. Hit by 3 Swiss players, and it's going to be Bachmann going to the box. Taguri gets up, a little bit shaken. Cross-checking is going to be the call, and with 6.6 seconds left in the third quarter, the Dutch are going to the power play. They've got enough time here. Not sure why they just keep Gallant in the net. Can go 6-on-4, an extra option for the defense to cover. 2 calls actually, as they also took Jan Kraus to the box. So it's a 5-on-3, 6 to play. Bergsma for Taguri, 1 second to shoot, and it's wide. Kleinvenig and Glover having a few words for each other as they head off. Can't imagine it's too friendly of a conversation, but that's going to do it for the third quarter. After 45 minutes of play, Netherlands leading Switzerland by a score of 11-7. I'm Cody Jansen. Fourth quarter coming up next live on the Lacrosse Sports Network, TFC TV, and 11 Sports USA. Two barn burners to open up day 4 of the 2019 World Indoor Lacrosse Championship. I'm Cody Jansen with a call on LSN, 11 Sports USA and TFC TV. The Dutch leading Switzerland 11-7 to start the fourth quarter. Face-off violation called on Bergsma there. The Swiss are killing off a 5-on-3 for the next minute 53. Slashing call against Bachmann and a cross-check against Jan Kraus. It'll be Flug in the corner, had 2 goals in the third quarter, but he gets dropped. And here goes Bergsma. He's got numbers if he wants, but it's mostly defensive players out. So he'll wait it out. They got a 5-on-3, plenty of space out there to get something set up. And they really would love to extend that lead right now. Only up by 4. Not a large gap in Lacrosse. Ross Parsons up top for Taguri. Pass down low, Kleinvenig for Taguri. They'll play give and go. Bergsma's up top, Bastor. And Taguri gets his own rebound. Big save by Kevin Stauffer. Came in cold. Meyer started the game. And Alexander got the pull in the third quarter after allowing 3. Taguri back for Parsons. Behind the back pass. Nifty little play. Opens up some space. Bergsma short side, and it's off the pipe. Parsons up top, fresh 30 for the Dutch to work with. Bergsma's out of the corner, pass caught his teammate off guard. Caught Reese Parsons right in the cage, and now he's pinned against the boards. And a loose ball forced down low. It's scrambling around. Taguri's got it. He's got Ross Parsons up top. Plenty of time and space, and he puts it in the pads of Stauffer. Now in transition, it's Harry. The normal old man getting the chance to kill, and Ross Parsons forces a turnover. How much gas does he have left in the tank? He's got enough. Ross Parsons all alone. Forehand, backhand, scores! Parsons all alone on the 5-on-3, and Netherlands leads by 5. What a finish there. Quick little fake. He goes backhand, forehand. Low to the stick side on Stauffer. Not your conventional 5-on-3 goal, but the Dutch aren't going to complain as Ross Parsons puts him up 12-7. And Netherlands will remain on the power play for the next 15 seconds here. If they can control up the faceoff, they might have an opportunity. Hopping around, Patterson unable to control. Loose ball gets scooped up by Verboom. Late man out of the box is going to be Kraus. Taguri to control up top for Bergsma. Clean Benning dips it up top. Harm DeVet is there. DeVet from Tilburg finds Clean Benning a second to shoot. He gets it off. And Stauffer has to be aware. Good positioning, good stick. And he keeps it out. Verlaber up top for Troutman. Schmid's coming across the middle. 12:20 to play in regulation. That pass gets picked off by Gallant. What a play, good quick stick there. Take away any opportunity the Swiss might have had. Timo Whitecap leaves it for Taguri. Down low gets that pass off for Hahn, intended to go right back to Taguri, but it was through his legs in front of the net. Labor up the floor. Switzerland's got to be careful in that change multiple times this game. Both teams have been caught for too many men on the floor. The lefty, Raber out of the corner, dishes it for Fluman out in front, diving towards the goal. Well, jumping into the crease, not really a dive. And Gallant's got a stretch pass. Hahn's wide open, all alone. Hahn fake shoot, scores! Gallant to Hahn to the back of the net, and the Dutch lead by 6. Goalies who rake. What a pass. 150 feet in front of him. Puts it on a rope to Richard Hahn. And he's able to beat Stauffer. It's 13-7. Quick little fake there. And he goes short side. Wow. Not much room, as you can see on that replay. And the Dutch lead by 6. Gallant with the assist. And you're not going to see many prettier passes by a goaltender. On a string to Hahn. Swinging it around for Bergsma. Short side, scores. There's another Graham Bergsma off the post, off the back of Stauffer. And the Dutch lead 14-7. Parson just rolls it to the left-hand side. Definitely went off the post, the back of Stauffer and in. And it's a 7-goal lead now. Ross Parsons with the lone assist on Bergsma's goal. Dutch offense back to work up top. Who else but Bergsma? Swings it over on that left-hand side. Got a pick, had some space, but he couldn't catch that pass. Now a high lob for Zweifel. Off the bench, it's going to be Fluman. Man all alone out in front, and Gallant says no as Troutman was waiting there. Stretch pass a little over the head of Wessler. He's got it back and he tucks it home. What a play. Follow the bouncing ball and hit a Wessler. Able to jump over Stauffer and tuck it back. It's 15-7. The defender capitalizes. Watch this replay. First pass goes over his head. He's got to poke it through the legs of the defender. Picks it up as Stauffer's coming up, and he's got to jump over him to tuck it. What a goal. You're not going to see too many prettier efforts than that one. Single-handedly by Hiddo Wessler, and Switzerland's going to use their timeout now. Down by 8 in the fourth quarter. The hill gets a lot steeper at this point. The clock starts moving a little bit faster than you like. Kevin Stauffer coming in the third quarter, and he was great. The fourth, though. The Dutch have had the hand up, and here's a goaltending change is Gallant. That's going to be the end of his night, well, for the time being. In goal now for the Dutch. It's going to be Kevin De Bruyne. The Nijmegen products between the pipes now for the Dutch. Rutger van Bennekem will pick up the assist on the Hiddo Wessler goal. Not your typical point getters for the Dutch. Getting in on the fun against Switzerland here. Shot goes over the net. Reber up top. Finds Flug. Flug with the backdoor pass, but it gets tipped on goal by Vanderhorst. I don't think that's going to count as a save for De Bruyne, but hey, he gets a touch. He gets a feel for the ball. Tagore. Walk in the center line, up the middle, dishes it off for Kleinbennick. Hans in the corner. As Bergsma 6 to shoot. Hahn out in front, all alone, fakes and he goes off the crossbar. And out to Guri, hopping on the back of the defender there. Tried to climb a ladder, didn't work so well. And Taguri's gonna go to the box for 2 minutes. You to see him. Holding will be the call. So this power play going to work. They've got 2 goals in the game. Both of them came in the first quarter. One came from Matthew Troutman. The other came from Hans Fluman. Harity's up top. He's got Fluman and Reber on his right. Schmid and Flug on his left. They're going to need something quick if they want to start a comeback. Over to Flug. Back door for Reber. Can't handle the pass. Fluman will shoot and he scores. Post in, and Hans Fluman has a power play marker. That's his second of the game. Perfect shot. You can't put it any better on goal than that. As Fluman blasts one past De Bruyne. And it's 15-8. Raber with the lone assist on the Flumen goal. And with 8:30 left to play, Swiss are down by 7. Cutting out in front there from the corner was Muskins, but he was stopped by Stauffer. Zweifel into the Dutch territory. Bachman catches a turf monster up there. On the right-hand side, Raber controls, 15 on the shot clock. Off the benches, Schmid right down the middle, looking to go low. A big save by De Bruyne, rebounds out front. And a loose ball pushes cold as Krotwick got taken out. De Graaf for Parsons. Ross Parsons, little spin move, gets past Raber. Now he's going to go straight to the net. Ross Parsons will shoot. But the ball got blocked before it got to the goal as Oceanreither was out there. Stauffer controls. But it's going to be back in, I believe, called. And Netherlands gets a fresh 30 to work with. Taguri from the corner. Clean bending shot gets stopped. Taguri's got the rebound out in front. Plenty of time, plenty of space. Dishes it back. Reese Parsons won't shoot. Now Bergsma thought about going towards the net. Clean bending over to the right-hand side. Still plenty of time. Hassel finds Bergsma. 10 to shoot. What a little shifty slide to the left. Rebound still out there. Oceanreither controls. And a moving pick getting called. And we'll have Sandro Bieren. Refs caught him. And the Dutch eating the clock here. They've had the ball in the Swiss zone for almost 2 minutes. They got 20 seconds still in the shot clock. Cutting out in front again was Muskins, stopped by Stauffer. Up top for Ross Parsons, fresh 30 once again. It's a tiring one if you're the Swiss defense right now. Late in the game, and the Dutch are just controlling. Palace wants the offense to get moving. Taguri to the middle, his shot gets stopped by Stauffer. Loose ball's out there. But he's going to catch it now. Kleinvenink gets a stick smacked out of his hands. Dutch offense up the floor. Zweifel pass Bergsma. Dishes it up top for Harry. Has Schmid wide open in front. Couple of fakes and a big save by De Bruyne. Bergsma with plenty of time. Late man off the bench is going to be Muskins. Spinning out in front, opportunity for Reese Parsons. Tries to go behind the back. As he got that feed from Harm de Vet. Dominic Schmid up the middle for Flumen. Raber with 15 to shoot. Patterson circles the net. Now it's Schmid. Low shot. De Bruyne with the save and the rebound. Goes to the corner, but a loose ball pick called as Wessler got dumped. Rutger van Bennekom, the assistant captain for the Dutch, will dish it off. And Ingmar Kleinvenink is in the corner. Less than 5 to play now in regulation. Bergsma out in front. Wide open was Parsons. He stopped. Rebound. A great save by Stauffer. I think he got his arm on that. Bergsma again, tees it up and it goes wide. He had that whole right side to shoot at. Couldn't connect. Now Taguri's got to get back. He's in a foot race right there as Schinkelhoek wants a chance and he's going to shoot it wide, but a penalty upcoming. As Taguri is going to be getting a call. He was all wrapped around Philip Schinkelhoek. And the Swiss power play goes to work with 4:16 left in the fourth quarter. De Bruyne tested here, and he's going to help kill off a penalty. Juan Pablo Schmid up top for Flug. Harry controls, walking to the middle. Flug the cannon. That goes wide. Harry with Flumen again up top. Harry won't shoot, over to Flug. Flug's got some time and space, and it bounces wide. 5 on the shot clock. Flumen again bounces this wide. Could be an opportunity in transition there, but Aaron Vanderhorst, he's got 1 goal. He opened up the scoring in the game, and 1's good enough for him. The captain of the Dutch will go for a change. Reese Parsons up the middle. Circling down low is 15 on the shot clock, so he's pretty happy to kill it off. Now he gets tackled to the ground as the shot clock expires. Defense just going to roll it in the corner. An update from the Bowl Arena. Germany was leading 6-4 heading into the 4th quarter, but the Czechs explode. And they're up 11-6. Just over 2 minutes remain in regulation there. Flumen, he'll shoot and score on the power play. 15-9 with 2:56 to play in regulation. Flumen's got the hat trick, and they've all come on the power play. Nice little dish from Harry. Flumen with the overhead shot, goes short side, beats De Bruyne. And it's 15-9. Zweifel up the middle is Bachmann. Down low, takes a big hit on the boards there as Ball steps into him. Now with the exit pass, Mosselveld ends up going back and over. Guess he wanted to play a little bit more defense. Off the corner, De Bruyne with the save. He's got to spin behind him as Troutman let it fly. De Graaf in a foot race for that loose ball. But the Dutch giving the Swiss another opportunity to hit double digits. Down by 6. Some sloppy play happening out here. Rutger van Bennekom did pick it up, but then he lost it. Now it's going to be back and over. They're not going to say, they're going to say one off a Dutch player. Chasing that one down is Verdhoom. In transition, it's a 2-on-1. Patterson for Flumen, and that's 4. Hans Flumen in front of the net, nothing but time. He beats De Bruyne 5-hole, and it's 15-10. Perfect pass finds him. And Kevin De Bruyne, the stick positioning wasn't where it should be. Left a hole between the wickets, and the Swiss capitalize. The Dutch will control. 90 seconds to play in the opening game of Day 4, 2019 World Indoor Lacrosse Championship. Cody Jans with the call on the Lacrosse Sports Network, TFSE TV, and 11 Sports USA. Now a low shot by Tangori. Almost found its way through traffic. And the Swiss are going to go in transition. Juan Pablo Schmid's on the back door. He'll get the pass, and he can't corral it, but he gets run over from behind. As Ball was all over him on the back check. Schmid out of the corner, 60 seconds to play now. Harry the lefty, and a good shoulder save by De Bruyne. Perry and Rayburn give and go. 25 on the shot clock, 45 left in the quarter. Out in front there, Schmid de Bruin with the save, and he's got the rebound as well. Now a stretch pass for Bergsma. Without a doubt, been the best player on the floor in this game. Graham Bergsma has been phenomenal. Takes face-offs, scores goals, kills penalties. The Toronto product really does it all for this Dutch squad. 5 left on the shot clock. He's going to get pinned up against the board as his helmet gets knocked off. Glover's going to get another penalty as Bergsma got to check his chiclets as he walks to the bench. Cross-checking the calls, so the Dutch will get a power play. And with 9 seconds left, you'd have to hope they just pull it out, don't really go for a shot. Swiss a little bit confused on who they're going to throw out. Now they'll find 4 guys who want to play, but that's going to do it. Final score, 15-10 in favor of Netherlands. They defeat Switzerland this morning on day 4. So the Dutch will move to 2-1. Their next contest is tomorrow against Ireland at 1:30 in the Bowl Arena. For the Swiss, they are now 0-3. Their next action tomorrow morning as well. It'll be at 10:30 against Hong Kong in the Bowl Arena. I'll have the call for both of those as well following Group Yellow. In this tournament, couple of big performances. Graham Bergsma was great. Andrew Gallant as well. You have a shout out the whole Netherlands penalty kill crew. For the Swiss, Hans Flumen was definitely their motor in this game, and that's gonna do it. Next game coming up, it's gonna be Serbia versus Hong Kong. Hong Kong picked up their first win of the tournament yesterday. We'll see what they can do today against a very skilled Serbian squad. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you join me at 1:30 right here on the Lacrosse Sports Network, TFC TV, at 11 Sports USA.